everyone, my name is Jamie. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you find something that you like. So I hope you guys are staying warm with this polar vortex that's going on in most parts of the United States. Here in Indiana, we've gotten about 5 inches of snow, and so I've gotten lots of stitching time in. I've got lots to work on and lots to show today. So that's what I've been doing with my time. I hope you guys are staying warm and you got lots of stitching time in too. So I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it. I have a lot to show today. So first up, I'm going to go ahead and start with my FFOs. So my first FFO is, this was one that I finished last year, probably in like September-ish. And I made this for my friend, and I'm gifting it to them here this weekend. And this is Safe Space by Stephanie War. And this is what mine looks like. So I just finished this in a little frame. It's a little 4x6 frame, and it's just going to go ahead and just, just stand on a surface. So I got that FFO'd this past week, and I took out the glass. I had to make the stitching fit, and it wouldn't fit with the glass in it, so I had to remove the glass. So it's just an open space, but I think it still looks really cute. My next FFO I have is Sunflower Home by Stitching with the Housewives. This one was part of my Whip Go call. This was number 9 for January as part of my small Whip Go. I started this one on the 4th of this month, 4th of January, and I finished this one last night actually, so on the 19th of January. And this is what mine looks like. So I finished this on a piece from Hobby Lobby. I have the sticker here that I can show, but I finished this on a piece from Hobby Lobby, and it had like Hello Fall on it, and I just covered that up, and this will go into our bedroom, and it's so cute. And then that was all my FFOs. I have one finish. This was also part of my Whip Go for the month. This was number 22, that was called. And this one was also part of my small Whip Go board that I'm doing. This one is The Mayor. It's a Patreon exclusive by the Witchy Stitcher. And this is what mine looks like. So this is The Mayor from The Nightmare Before Christmas, and I stitched this on a 14 count white Aida with the called for DMC, and I just love how this turned out. This one was very fast. I finished this in 3 days, and this one was so fun. My goal is to stitch the reverse side where the mouth is frowning, and then make it a double-sided ornament. That's my goal, and I think that would look so cute. But yeah, that's The Mayor by the Witchy Stitcher. Okay, now I'm going to go into my new starts. I have 3 new starts that I'm actually super excited about. The Mayor was one of my new starts, so I have 2 to show. I'm super excited about my new starts actually. So one of them was a Whip Go call. And this one was a restart that I UFO'd sometime in 2022 when I first started cross stitching. This one is Toil and Trouble by Primrose Cottage. And this is what it originally looked like when I decided to UFO it. So that's how far I got. And the problem with this one is that I did 4 strands over 1 on 18 count, on 18 count, 4 strands over 1. That's pretty bulky. As you can see, it's really thick, and I'm just not happy with it. It's all off by multiple stitches. Everything's off. Nothing lines up. So I just decided to UFO this. I wasn't having fun with it at the time, and I decided to just go ahead and restart it, put it on my Whip Go board, and it happened to get called this month. So this is where I am on Toil and Trouble. So my goal for this was to only get in 500 stitches, and that's what I did. So I got in my 500 stitches, and this is on a 18 count vintage Zweigart that I got from Hobby Lobby. So it has this like cloudy, like smoky texture on it. I like it. I thought it would be really good for this piece, and I just kind of wanted to use fabric from my stash. I wasn't looking to buy anything. I had this for a really long time, so I just pulled from it. But yeah, so this was part of my whip go. I did 500 stitches, and I started this on the 10th of this month. Like I said, it's 18 count vintage Aida, and I'm using the called for DMC. So this one was a lot of fun to do, actually. I did that little bit in probably about 2 days. So I'm hoping to get a little bit of more progress this month, but I'm not going to make it a priority because I still have to do one more of my whip go calls. I have 4 total. I've done 3 out of the 4. I still have to do one more, which I'm going to try to do this weekend. I tried to do it. I wasn't having fun on it, so I'm not showing it in this video because I only got in probably about 10 stitches. I don't think it's worth showing. I'll show it in my next video because I will work on it, and I'll talk about it more next video. Anyway, so my next new start is one I am super, super, super excited about. So this one has a little backstory. So me and my husband were on a forum looking up just free cross stitch patterns, and he might want to go into and do a Super Nintendo cross stitch. And so he's thinking about doing that. So we were looking up some patterns, and we happened to find this pattern. And this is a pattern that I want to do, but I have too much on my plate this year, so I'm going to do it next year. For those that don't know, this is the Super Mario Brothers world map from a game that I played when I was a little kid. So it is very nostalgic for me. I played this game countless when I was a kid, and still as an adult, I've beat it twice as an adult. So it's very nostalgic for me. I love it. And so I'm going to start this for my New Year, New Start in 2025. But while we were looking, I found this one of Star Road from the same game. And I'm like, well, that one's a little bit smaller. It's still full coverage. It's a little smaller, but I can do that one this year, probably. Just kind of like work on it here and there. So I decided to start this one. And I started this one on, let me tell you, the 12th of this month. And this is where I am. Oh my God, I am so excited about this. So this only has about 1,100 stitches, maybe. Not that many stitches. Sorry, it's all rolled up here, but not that many stitches. But I'm using the called for DMC, which it takes like 27 skeins of DMC, because you use this background color. You need 7 of them for the background color alone, and then for the green you need about 5 as well. So it's a lot of DMC thread. It's a lot of thread, let's just be honest. But I'm having a lot of fun with this. I did this in probably about 2 days. This was a lot. I just had so much fun with the moon. It's going by so fast, actually, even though it's full coverage. I'm working in, let me tell you about this piece, actually, before I tell you what I'm working in. So this is on 18 count white Aida, and I am using 2/1. And this is going to be 12.5 by almost 9.5. I've worked on this for 3 days total, and I forgot to name the designer. The designer is FunkyMonkey. And they're also the ones that did the full coverage Super Mario World map that I showed earlier. But yeah, this one is a lot of fun. And I have it rolled up, and I have it in this Mad for Plaid Valentine project bag because I have it rolled up in the little container that it came in. So when I'm done, I just stick it right in, just like that. And then this project bag is plenty big to hold my project. So that one is the Star Road from Super Mario. And again, really excited about that one. This next one is a Sal that Nicole Spur is doing. And this is Valentine's Day Quaker. I started this on the on Wednesday, which I believe was the 17th of the month. And so we're doing part 1 right now, and this is what mine looks like. Isn't it so pretty? I am obsessed with that. Look how pretty that is. That's so gorgeous. Okay, so details on this. I'm stitching this on 32 count antique white Belfast linen, and I am using Weeks Dye Works Flamingo, and this is what it looks like. Isn't that gorgeous? That is just so pretty. So it creates this really gorgeous, because of how variegated and over dyed it is. That's just 2 strands of floss, and this is my first time working with a floss that is this variegated, and I am just loving the results. I could not be happier with it. This one is a super fun stitch. I typically don't like Quakers because I tend to mess up a lot on Quakers. So this one is, I'm actually having a lot of fun with it, and I'm very surprised. So that one is that. And now let's get into my whips. So my whips, I worked on 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces this week. So I'm just going to go through them one by one. So this first one is City Valentine 1 by Stitching with the Housewives. This is what it looks like. And then this is where I was the last time you saw it in my last video. And then this is where I am now. So since you last saw it, I went down here and added this whole section, and I'm working on the bakery right now. So this one is a little more time consuming. I keep finding myself messing up on this one for some reason. I have no idea why. I just keep messing up. I think it's because all of my things are either 18 count right now that I've been working on this week anyway, or 18 count or 32 count, and then to go to a 28 count, I kept finding myself messing up. Even though it's 2 over 2 like it is a 32 count, my eyes just weren't adjusting well, I guess, to the different fabric, and I just kept messing up. So this one I kept messing up a lot. That's why I don't have a lot more progress on it, but I think it still looks good. It's coming along nice. I'm hoping to get this done by Valentine's Day. I was hoping to get all 4 City Valentines done that they have, but that's not going to happen because this one's taking me so long, unfortunately. But I'm still having fun with it. I hope to get this one done. I'm going to make this one a priority with this next week coming up. Up next, I have Fractor Flowers by Kathy Barrick. And this is what it looks like. So this is a sampler that I am stitching on Sundays. So every Sunday I pull this out. And this is where I was in my last video. And then this is where I am now. This one is a lot of fun, as I keep saying. This one is stitched on 32 count Cream of Sugar by Fiber on a Whim. And I've stitched on this for only 2 weekends so far. And I don't know how many stitches I have. I have not counted my stitches on this at all. But I'm almost done with the first motif though. So I'm making progress. Hoping to be done with that motif on Sunday when I go ahead and pull this out again. And this is being stitched 2/1 with the called for DMC. I forgot to say that. Called for DMC. And then this, can we just take a minute to appreciate the DMC though? Because look at how gorgeous these are. I mean, aren't those so pretty? So pretty. Pretty colors. It's going to look so cute when it's done. Yep. So that one is Fractal Flowers. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right, by the way. All right, my next one is my houses. This one is Houses on Pumpkin Lane from Pansy Patch Quilts and Stitchery. I have actually not started the houses yet. I'm working on the border, but this is where I was last time you saw it. And then this is where I am now. Hold on, where's the right side? Okay, this is where I am now. So it's coming along. So I'm trying to get as much of the border done as possible by the 25th of this month, because the 25th is when the Stitch Along with Fat Quarter Shop starts, and you work on the first pumpkin house. My goal is to not get the whole border done, all like 9 borders. My goal is to only get this first like top row done. So these first like 3, that's my goal. And so I'm hoping to get this out. I've only worked on this a couple of days this month, and then I also have a cute little needle minder that goes with it. But I've only worked on this a couple of days this month. It's coming along. It's a little slow going because of the 32 count. It's just a little, not 32 count, this is an 18 count. I just looked at it. This is a 18 count Milk and Honey by Fiber on a Whim that I'm stitching this on. Sorry, and this, I'm stitching this sorry, I just keep messing up on this one. I'm stitching this 2/1. There we go. And these are my houses on Pumpkin Lane. So hopefully by the next time you see it, I'll actually have a house. So let's hope. All right, let me put that away real quick. Okay, and then next up, I have my stitch that I am doing for my sister-in-law. This is going to be the Rain Bearer pillow. So it has to be perfect. But this is No Longer Living in Sun. And this is where it was last time you saw it. And then this is where I am now. So this one is, again, a little slow going. I'm having fun on it though, but it's slow going. So this is stitched on 32 count antique white Belfast linen, and I'm stitching this 2/1. I did a DMC conversion to her wedding colors, and I can put that in the description below, or I can send it to anyone if you like my version better. I can go ahead and send that to you if you would like. But yeah, this is what it looks like. So this is going to be, like I said, the Rain Bearer pillow. So this has to look good. By the time it's all said and done, it's going to be about almost 7 by 7. So it's going to be a good size pillow. But I'm just really nervous about it. I find myself so nervous to bring it out and stitch on it because it has to be perfect because of it's, again, the pillow. So I'm just hoping everything goes well with it is all. I've had to do lots of unpicking on it because I want things to be absolutely perfect. So instead of just kind of making my way through, I'm really taking my time with this one. And again, that was No Longer Living in Sun. That was a pattern I found on Etsy. I will link it down below in the description as well. So that was all that I had to show for cross stitch wise. So if that was all that you came for, thank you so much for making it this far into the video. I hope you had a great time and found something that you liked. Let me know which one was your favorite that you saw me do. And also, you know, what were you stitching on during this video? I would like to know. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to my haul. I went to a couple cross stitch stores and I picked up some haul while I was there. So in no particular order, actually I'm going to put these in order. Give me a second. Okay, thank you for bearing with me. I just had to organize for a little bit. I had everything scattered. So in no particular order, I'm just going to go through my haul. So my first one, I did a 1, 2, 3 stitch order. And on 1, 2, 3 stitch, I got a couple things. My first one, I'm super excited about. This is a Bella Filipina by Aldrin J. Perilla. And this is Crystal Mermaid Aquabella. Look at how pretty she is. Isn't she so gorgeous? So I am super excited about this one. I'm not going to start this one this year probably. If I do, it'll be during the summer, but I already have the fabric for it. And it's this super pretty light blue with some like pink in it and some like purple and different colored blues, some like dark blue and sparkly. It would just look so pretty on this. So this is what I'm going to stitch that on. And I'm super excited. And then I got the little brown bat. And and then I got the floss for that one because it calls for some overdyed floss. And then I got the linen for it. And I just got a little fat eighth. This is a 40 count oaken. Very pretty. And then I got Spring Quaker by Leela Studio. My goal is to stitch all of these Quakers that she has. So she has spring, summer, Halloween, holiday, Christmas, and a welcome Quaker. My goal is to stitch all of those. And yeah, so I can interchange them throughout my house. And then I got the fabric to go with that one. Very pretty. 32 count gingerbread, I believe. Yeah, gingerbread. Very pretty. They were out of the called for, so I had to substitute, and I didn't want to wait for the called for to be back in stock. And then I got a 32 count sand Belfast linen, and this I'm actually going to use for my tiny towns that I'm going to do. So I have Harvest, Blooming, Halloween, and Valentine's that I actually just picked up. That will be part of this haul. And I plan to stitch those on this, so that way they all match. And then I got a 32 count Mirage, no, 28 count Mirage by, I want to say Picture This Plus, not quite sure, but very pretty. What I am going to stitch this on, this one is actually one of the deadlines that I have, and I'm going to stitch my a piece for a friend on here, and it's going to be a witchy stitcher pattern, and I plan to start this one here actually within the next week, so you'll see that in my next video, so stay tuned. Super excited for that one. And then Fat Quarter Shop was having a flash sale, so I picked up a Fabric Flare Pumpkin Spice 14 count, and then their Simply Jelly Roll book. Super excited about this. And then I am part of the monthly weigh-in club, so for Stitching with Housewives, and so I get the pattern and floss kit. So this is what the pattern is for March. Super cute. And then that's the floss. And then I picked up Christmas Delivery, Hallows Eve Haunting by Autumn Lane Stitchery. All right. And then something exciting was I went to, I was on my way to Michigan, and in Fort Wayne, Indiana, there is a cross stitch store called the Stitch and Frame. And on my way there, I decided to stop in, and I am so glad that I did it, guys. It was so amazing. I'll pop photos and at the end of the video, but I talked to the owners. It's a husband and wife, and they were the nicest people. They showed me around, talked to me a little bit, and just kind of let me kind of do my own thing. If I had questions, you know, obviously go up to them. And then when I cashed out, I talked to the gentleman for quite a bit, and he talked me into buying a pattern actually, but I'll get to that in a second. So I did pick up some haul while I was there. So I got some patterns. So I picked up Boo from Hello from Liz Matthews. I've been wanting this one ever since I saw it and it came out. I've been obsessed with it. I got the Big Hearted Tiny Town, which I was just talking about, that I'm going to stitch the sand on. And I already got the floss for that as well. So that one is all kitted up, ready to go. I got number 4 of the Houses on Pumpkin Lane. I got Strawberry Harvest by Cottage Garden Samplings. And then I got, it calls for some overdyed, so I got the overdyed as well. And then this is the pattern I'm super excited about. So this is called A Tisket Tasket by Rosewood Manor. And as I was checking out, it was on the wall, fully finished and framed, and he had did it himself. And he said it took him 5 months, I believe. And each one of these motifs, each one of these flowers on the border, said it took him 4 hours because it's 9 color changes. And I'm like, I need it. I don't know why I need something that intimidating, but I needed it and I wanted it. So I got it. It actually has, it has the big pattern and then I believe like 4 mini patterns as well. So it's a really good book, a really good price. I'm super excited to stitch it. It does call for like 27 weeks dye works, and there is not a DMC conversion, unfortunately. So you do have to spend a little bit on the floss, unless if you do your own DMC conversion. And I might do that. If I end up doing that, I will let you guys know though. And I will post a DMC conversion if I end up doing that. I am obviously subject to change my mind. But yeah, so that was my haul. And then I had a, I didn't show anything for my Christmas video. So I did get lots of stuff for Christmas actually. One of the things I'm super excited that I got for Christmas was EQ8. My mother-in-law gifted me EQ8 and I have not installed it yet, but I am super excited to install it. I have so many quilt patterns that I made myself that I just need to kind of figure out the finer details that EQ8 can do that I can't. So that I'm super excited about. So I'm hoping to get that done, installed hopefully this weekend and kind of toy around with it. And then my mom got me some diamond painting kits. So I got, these are horror themed diamond painting kits. I've never done diamond painting, so I'm super excited about that. And then she got me a stamped cross stitch. So this, I will pop up a photo of what it looks like here, and then I'll link down below where she got it on. She just got it on Amazon, but a stamped cross stitch kit, super excited about. Yeah, and that one's horror themed as well. I love horror movies. And then I'm just kind of pulling out here. I don't want to show you guys everything. Okay, so I got this book, Really Cross Stitched by my stepmother. This is also by, who is this by? Let's see. Oh, here we go. Raina Fahey. Raina Fahey, okay. But yeah, this has a lot of cute things. This is some of what it has. Very cute. Love it. And then my mom also got me this vintage needlework set. She just got this off of Amazon. It's something cute that she thought I would like, and I actually do like, and I will actually use everything in here. It has been sitting next to me in the living room, next to my cross stitch stuff, so I've actually used quite a bit of this. And so I'm actually super excited about it. Yeah, so that was my haul. And then let me go ahead and clean this up, and then I'll get into a little bit of gratitude. Okay, so I wanted to introduce, because it's the beginning of the year, I'm still kind of new to Flosstube, and I know I have people who are joining me all the time, my new subscribers. I just wanted to take a moment and showcase some channels that I like that maybe you haven't heard of. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to have 6 channels that I'm going to go ahead and talk about. So the first one is Whittier.Stitches. I love Luna. I have been watching them since I first started cross stitching, so about a year. They have lots of videos out, so they have lots to show. They also have lots of Gecko Rouge patterns that they do that are to die for. Love Whittier.Stitches. Julie.Stitches. I like Julie. She is so bubbly, so energetic. She sometimes has her son do videos with her, and he's funny too. And she is a hoot. If you have not watched Julie.Stitches, go watch Julie.Stitches. She is doing a birthday sale right now that is hashtag CCC with Julie Sal, and the CCC stands for culture, community, and cause. So you stitch a piece that fits in one of those 3 is what she's doing. Lots of fun. I love the theme of the birthday sale. So if you have time, go check her out. Another one is Whittier.Stitches. I follow them on Instagram, and I just found out that they have a Flosstube. So I have been following her, and I've watched some of her videos, and she actually just came out with a free pattern on their Kofi called Candie. This is what it looks like. Isn't she gorgeous? She is just so pretty, and I already downloaded the pattern. I cannot wait to stitch it. I'm gonna stitch it on, I think, the new Fiber on a Whim Sapphire that's coming out. I think that will look really pretty with it. Stitchy Rin. I follow her on Instagram, and I just found out she has a Flosstube. I've been thoroughly enjoying her Flosstube. And then Chinook Crafter. She just celebrated her 1-year Flosstube anniversary. I also follow her on Instagram and found out that she has a Flosstube, so I've been watching back through her videos. And she just did a whip parade video, so definitely go check that out. She has lots of amazing pieces that she's doing. And then her and Stitchy Rin actually did a sale that I participated in last year called the Spoopy Kitten Sale, and that was back in October that I participated in that they put on. That was a lot of fun. And then my last one is Stitch the Globe, and they are just a hoot. It's 2 ladies, and I believe that they're sisters, friends, and they both cross stitch, and they have some gorgeous pieces. They are so funny. I find myself actually laughing at their videos. They are so funny, and they have some gorgeous pieces, and definitely go check them out. All of their videos are amazing. All right, and then I wanted to touch base on my giveaway that I did. So last video I did a giveaway. Thank you for all of those who participated in, and thank you huge to Always in Stitches for helping me put on this giveaway. So this is the giveaway bag, and then it's full of a whole bunch of, if I could open it, goodies for you. And the winner of this is Kim K. And so congratulations. Please go ahead and send me a good address for you, so that way I can go ahead and get this out as soon as possible. And my address will be on the screen and in the description. Sorry, my email address will be on the screen and the description box as well. All right, so that was all that I had to show. I hope you guys had fun and you found something that you like. Again, what was your favorite piece that I showed, and what are you stitching on this video? I would love to know. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you in 2 weeks. Bye.